2.
Wait, stop.
Okay.
Does every show have them swearing in it?
Yeah. That's the face I want for the yeah. You ready?
Warning, this video may have some swearing in it, cause this lady may cussed a lot. Yeah. So kids, listen to Baby Shark, please. Please. Okay.
Okay. So today we're going to talk about the coronavirus, okay? Not corona beer, coronavirus, or also known as COVID-19. Sounds like some James Bond shit, but it's real.
Listen up, y'all. She got something to tell you.
Yes, it's... Now, when this first came out, I thought, damn, like SARS, like this is messed up, blah, 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 you know, this isn't a good thing, but it didn't really get real to me until, and it wasn't even when we got cases in Toronto. Like we got cases an hour down the road, and still I was like, it ain't that bad. We'll be all right.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it. I know I should be, but.
Yeah. Now I'm worried. Now I'm worried. I'm worried. And you know why? I'm going to tell you why I'm worried. It got real for me last week when I went to go place an order for hair. I went to go place that order for hair, and I clicked on it and it said, shipping from China. I was like, damn, shit just got real. Corona took me down. Corona took me down.
Were you able to?
Nope.
Oh, really?
Nope.
You couldn't get it at all?
Can't get no hair. Not in any time soon. Not with like an actual ship date. They're not shipping nothing. There's no hair coming from China. Not for this chick at least. It changed the game, ladies. So I'm here with an FYI. If you got some good hair, if you got access to good bundles, go get them now. Because if this shit really keeps up in the way it's going right now, and if it gets worse and it spreads throughout the world, and China still remains a shut down, contained country like it is, nothing's coming from there. Like nothing's coming from the Asian countries. All that good Malaysian, all that good Korean shipment that we're used to getting in, all that's gonna have to have the brakes pumped on it. And it's gonna be scarce.
There's gonna be a hair shortage.
There's gonna be a hair shortage, and shit's about to double in price.
Yes.
It's about to get real quick. So if you've been abusing wigs, weaves, you may take care of your shit.
Start treating your hair better.
Treat it better. You've been throwing it in boxes, sticking it in bags, throwing it under your bed, cut that shit out. You're going to want that good hair. You're going to want to keep it in check, because that coronavirus is no fucking joke.
No, like I just seen on the news a couple days ago, a young lady from Toronto. A lot of her family lives in the States, and I guess last year they planned a family trip. They're all going on a cruise ship, and they allowed everybody but her onto the ship because she has a Chinese passport.
What?
She has not been to China in over 2 years. She is a landed immigrant. She's considered a Canadian citizen, landed immigrant here in Canada.
Wow.
And yes, she was. They told her nobody.
And that's the fucked up thing about this virus too. It's creating such a stigma with the Chinese community right now. It is affecting their livelihoods.
Absolutely, because people are ignorant.
People are ignorant.
You know
I was watching the news, and they were showing just downtown Toronto and Chinatown there, that the business is like, it's like a ghost town down there. Like, that's not China, people.
Right.
That's not China. These people are not getting their food from China. They're not, like, you know what I mean? They don't have the disease, the DNA built in them.
They say all Asian restaurants are suffering.
Yeah.
Because people don't want to eat there. Because you're not going to get
COVID-19
for the Chinese restaurant.
in Canada.
I need
or
you to
the
stop.
US. Like, come on.
I went out for Chinese food on Valentine's Day. The restaurant, which was usually packed, was a ghost town.
It's disgusting. We have to support our local Asian businesses, because this is, you know what I mean? This is racism in a sense.
It is.
Racism. It's racist to think that because somebody is of Asian descent that they automatically are going to pass this disease off.
Or they have it.
Or they have this disease.
Yeah.
If you notice, the people coming back who are being quarantined, they ain't all Asian.
No, they're not.
You know what I mean? So you can't decide that just because somebody's Asian, they have a higher probability of having the disease or giving you the disease or whatever the case. But at the end of the day, this is really affecting people's livelihoods, and I think we need to take this a little more seriously and maybe check our ignorance at the door, because it's messed up.
It
It is. It's messed up that their businesses are suffering, their shops are suffering, restaurants, the hair suppliers are suffering. Well, right now, sisters, this might be a good time to go to Chinatown and get that good price on hair because it's about to be a hair shortage and they got the hair. So you need to get over your phobias and go get it now and start stocking up on it, because if you like to have fresh install every, I don't know, 2 to 3 months. If you know you like to reuse your hair only once or twice, so you're gonna need some fresh hair, you better start planning. Get over your little insecurities about going into Chinatown and get your hair, because it's about to get real quick. The other thing was Apple. Apple, all their manufacturers for the most part are based out of China, and we got new iPhones rolling out. You know how the iPhone people are. They be lined up around the blocks all around the world.
That name.
All around the world waiting on them iPhones. And now they're saying that because everything in China, again, shut down. Manufacturing's come to a complete halt. That the new iPhones might not roll out when they say they're going to roll out.
I honestly, again, maybe you don't need an Apple phone. Maybe you could just get an Android. I've never had an Apple phone. I don't
Somewhere a bunch of Apple lovers, just everybody on what is it? On iTunes just turned us the fuck off right now.
Yeah, the whole iTunes.
No, we love you. We love you, Apple. We love you, iTunes.
My son is an Apple guy. Once he explained to me the iTunes thing, I just was like, yeah, no, I need better access to my music. So
yeah, no, we love iTunes. We're on iTunes. What the fuck is wrong with you? We love iTunes. iTunes.
I'm not saying no to iTunes. I'm saying no to Apple.
You're number one. Yeah, I'm not saying no to any of it. I'm just letting y'all know that your shit is not going to show up when you want it to. Because
I could just be a cheap bitch. I don't know. I just am pretty happy with the basics. I don't need my phone to, do every and anything. I just need it to ring.
Well, the stuff I need my phone to do, it doesn't do, like make money.
Right, like I'm not one of those people.
My phone's always cost me money. It's never made me any money.
I got a cell phone because my son forced me. Like, Mom, okay, it's time.
Yeah.
I had a house phone up until a year ago, for real.
That's funny as you say that. I still have a house phone. I still have a house phone. I'm old school. I like a landline. Don't answer this shit. Actually, it rang today, and I looked at it like, what is calling this phone? Nobody calls this phone. You know what I mean? Like, I paid for this, but I'm surprised when it rings.
Yeah.
Like, what the hell? And you know what was funny? I was afraid to answer it. I was afraid to answer it. I didn't answer it. I picked it up by line. I did answer. I picked it up, and I was like, hello, and they hesitated, and I hung up the phone.
I just remember how strange people would look at me when I gave them my phone number. And they would be like, is this your cell phone? I'm like, no, it's a landline. My house phone. You still have a house phone then?
Like, how does that work?
Still, yeah. Like, my son finally, he literally sat me down like, Mom,
yeah,
you gotta get a cell phone. I still don't see the reason why. If I'm not home, leave a message.
Yeah, there it is. I know, right? Back in our day, you could physically leave your house for, I don't know, an extended period of time, and no one could get a hold of you.
Right? You just be
like,
gone.
no one. You just be gone. You could say whatever you want when you got back. You could say you were wherever you wanted to. Say you had the best day, the worst day, whatever you wanted to. There was no one to verify that shit.
The only thing you would have to do is call so-and-so to see.
If you make sure, exactly.
Did my mom call there? That's about
make sure you put check the boxes.
That's all you had to do was call, check and see if she called.
Like, yo, I'm gonna be gone to 9, and guess what? They're not gonna talk to me to 9 o'clock.
Gone till 9.
To 9, yeah. No one's calling me. No one can find me. Yes.
I miss those days.
Yes, Queen. Yes. And we can't get that back because technology has denied us that. Mainly Apple. So fuck you, Apple. No, I'm just joking. We love Apple. We love Apple. We love Apple. What? iTunes.
Or you could be like me and make a conscious choice just to not answer the phone when it rings. Like, I just look at it and
it's funny because as much as I'm sitting here complaining and missing the good old days of not being able to get someone to get a hold of you, I can't live without my cell phone now.
I could.
I sleep with it by my bed. Like, I'm like a trained monkey with this damn thing. First thing in the morning, I use it as my alarm. So that's the first thing I touch. And then I start looking at it. I don't know why, because it'll pop up and see if there's some emails or messages, whatever. And then I'm looking at it. Like, it's the last thing I look at night. I'm plugging it in, and you know what I mean? It's just weird. I'm in love with my cell phone. And I never thought I could have this kind of relationship with an inanimate object that I didn't buy from a dirty girl party, but apparently I can, so. I'm in love with this phone. I have a relationship with this phone. I could go hours. I mean, I'm not as bad as a millennial. Like, I've driven to work, gotten here, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot my phone. And in all honesty, if I felt like I'm not worried about, having an emergency, someone getting a hold of me, I'll leave it. I don't care. But after a couple of hours, I start thinking, well, what if that one friend called? Like, what if? I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm like, I wonder if anybody, almost as if, like, I need to be validated that someone might have tried to get a hold of me while I didn't have my phone. And then I get my phone and no one called. And then I feel even shitter because I was like, I didn't have my phone all day. I just forgot it at home and I thought, oh, there'll be all these people like, where you been?
Yeah.
And no one gave a shit.
And there's, your phone's all blown up. There's all these mixed calls. And there's nothing.
And no one gave a shit.
Nothing.
No one gave a shit. So that sucks.
I have literally left my phone places and gone back the next day to get it.
Yeah.
Because I just.
Did you have any messages?
Probably, yeah.
Did you? You're so lucky.
Not like a whole
nobody
bunch,
calls
but my
me.
phone doesn't ring a whole lot anyways. It's so true, ladies. When you get older, you're worried. When you're younger, you're worried about this friend and that friend, and as you age, you're lucky if you got five good friends. And
well, yeah, you know what? It's not that I don't have good friends. I just don't have friends that call.
Yeah, like I've never been a phone talker
They don't want to talk to me.
Like I've never been.
Yeah.
Back in the day when we were younger, we talked on the phone.
Yeah.
But now it's.
You know what? I'm useless on the phone.
Yeah.
I am. I have one good friend who and bless her heart, she attempts to talk to me on the phone all the time, and I don't even know why she bothers with me. I'll be honest. You know who I'm talking about. And I just, you know who I'm talking about. My best friend. You know who I'm talking
Nikki?
about. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not.
No, we're not dropping names, but the other one.
Oh, okay.
And that one knows we phone screen. We've openly admitted that we will screen each other's calls. And if we don't feel like
Most of my
talking,
friends are aware that I'm just not a good phone friend.
But I have another girlfriend who, she's such a good talker. Like, really, really good talker. Like, she talks about a lot of stuff and says nothing. She's such a good talker. So she likes to talk on the phone a lot. And it's hard for me because I feel like I'm a really good listener, or I'm really good at making it seem like I'm listening.
I feel like.
So for that way, we work out a lot. But sometimes she's like, you know what, fuck you, bitch, I'm hanging up because I know you're not even listening to me. And I'm like, okay, and we hang up the phone. So she knows what she's getting into, but yeah, I'm not, she's the only one who even tries to give me a chance.
Well, unless there's some good tea. If you got some good tea.
Yeah.
Don't bother texting it to me because I'm gonna have questions.
Then I want to talk on the phone.
Then
Other than that,
if it's not good tea, I just really, I'm good.
And I feel like you gotta put time in between phone conversations to have something to talk about. So if I talked to you yesterday, what are we gonna talk about today? So.
Yes, I have this uncle.
I'm not a good talker like that,
him, but he calls a lot, and I know because he's alone and stuff like that, and he's been calling. Like this week, for instance, my husband said to me, "Who's that?" I said, "It's Uncle so and so." He's like, "You're not gonna answer?" No, not right now. Next day, we're sitting there, phone rings again. I kind of look at it and I put the phone down, and he says, "Who's that?" I said, "It's Uncle so and so." He's like, "Again?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "You're not gonna answer it?" I'm like, "It's not." He's like, "You're terrible." No, it's not that. It's that number one, I have to be in the mood. Yeah. And I have to have the time because I know once I get on that line with him, I give him that time. But there's time. I gotta be in the mood for it, and I've gotta have that. I have to have nothing to do. You have to understand because no matter what I say to him,
it's not going to end the conversation.
Exactly. I can say I'm just on my way out the door to work. I'm at work. I'm just getting ready to leave, or so and so's here. And most people would take those cues okay, give me a call when they leave, or give me a call when you get out.
Not Uncle so and so.
He does not take the cues.
Not Uncle so and so.
So if you answer that phone, you're trapped. You're trapped for a good hour and a half to 2 hours, and that's no joke. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not pouring it on thick. Hour and a half to 2 hours, easy. And that's me literally saying, okay, I've got to go.
So you literally have to start your conversation with goodbye
Yeah.
in order to get the hell off the phone in an hour.
You gotta, well, what I've learned is, it's like fishing. You gotta put a little worm on the hook, throw it out there. So 10 minutes into the conversation, of course, by this time, maybe he's asked me what I'm doing while I'm getting dressed because I'm getting ready to leave.
Okay.
So then another 15 minute goes by.
You gotta throw that nugget out there.
Throw that,
Yeah.
that worm out there. Yeah, I'm getting dressed because I'm getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
And, you know, so on. And then finally, at the end, I'll say, all right, well, I'm all done and dressed and I gotta go.
Goodbye, Uncle So-and-so. Like,
No, he still keeps talking. He still keeps talking.
You-
Okay, I am in the car and I have to go. He actually,
why is it so hard to hang up on people?
I think he
like all you have to do
loses.
is just press that button, but you're just like, okay.
Yeah, no, because he would call back like, oh, we must have got disconnected. Yeah, no, that doesn't work. I don't know what happened. Was that your phone or mine?
That's hilarious. Well, you know what? With this COVID-19 shit, talking on the phone is about the most human
safest thing you can
do
do,
right
yeah.
now. So I appreciate that. I would like to express to all my clients in the Niagara region that I service, if for any reason you got a tickle in the back of your throat,
Yeah, stay home.
you know, a little runny nose, the temperature's a little higher than normal,
Yeah.
you do not need your hair done this day. You know, like I am okay, and if you decide, you know what, I'm gonna keep this at home and make sure that this isn't the coronas. You know, I'm more than okay with that. I will take that L and I'll see you when you get better. So yeah, and just to kind of summarize again about the coronavirus and how it's really affected my life, people. Shit is getting real. Hair is going to go up. Listen to me when I tell you that hair prices is going to go up. If you like that 9/8 and up, I'm talking that good cuticle hair, stock up now.
But didn't you just go to Buffalo the other day?
I just went to Buffalo the other day.
And what did you find? Because I feel like they'll get that hair for you.
This is the thing. They got the hair. The problem
I
is
feel
when
like
the
they'll
hair
get it.
runs out.
Right.
This is
but
what
I
I'm
feel like
saying.
in
Right now,
certain
there's a
shops in
surplus.
Buffalo-
No. There's a surplus, and like they're gonna get it. But if this continues the way it is, and they don't really get a cure for another 4 months, 6 months, and they keep
Right.
those borders shut, it's the reintroduction of bringing in new hair. Right now, there's a surplus,
Right.
so we're good. Everybody's stocked up. All these stores got their orders. But the minute they run out, the minute we can't go to New York anymore and get it, because New York needs to now go to China or
Right.
over to Malaysia or to Korea and get it, and they've closed the borders because those manufacturing companies are not up and running due to this virus, which is spreading all over the freaking world at this point. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody gonna be concerned about our weave. No one's gonna be like, oh no, we gotta open these plants. These chicks need hair. They don't give a fuck about us. So we are gonna be so low on that priority list that seriously, take care of your shit. I went and bought 3 bundles yesterday for my personal use, and I will be doing that for the next, I'd say, couple of months until I have a nice stock up. Because come summer, shit's gonna be real. Mark my words. It's gonna get real because they're talking like a cure for this, 4 or 5 months down the road. And a cure doesn't mean overnight everyone is
Yeah.
better, you know what I mean? And I just pray to God this doesn't manifest itself into something other and more
Well,
powerful.
Korea has already done the red light thing.
Yeah.
I guess that's the worst thing.
That's what I'm saying. And where are you getting your hair from?
Yeah.
Where are we getting our hair from?
I guess
People,
that's the highest alert they
Yes.
can go on.
Like, let's pay
They're on
attention.
red light.
they are not going to be concerned about us and our hair extension needs when shit is like having to dip that down. So, life lesson on this one, Sherri D?
Take care of your weed. Take care of your shit. Yeah.
Point taken.